And when he does watch this, because they've already posted up intros, so I'm assuming you're going to post this. Stuart, I'm going to tell you this right now. I've already told everybody you have the idol. Like, you had that idol clue a long time ago, buddy. Nobody believed your shit. Everybody was, like, DMing me, and they were telling me, is he throwing? Because he's jumping off the platform for the idol clue. Just going, like, yeah. And everyone was just playing along. He has no clue what's actually going on in the game right now. Which I'm so glad we won, because I could tell Stuart was so pissed. He was like on mute and everything during the challenge, and he was telling me mid-challenge to slow down. All I was telling my people was to speed up and go faster, and that to me was just great.
Alright, don't run from me. Stuart, hi. Hello, hi.
I'm looking for the idol, my bad.
And then after the challenge, what up, and no production was there for me to listen to what I told them. But I told my whole tribe that I found a clue to an advantage. I don't know if it was an idol. It was probably a vote or a steal vote or whatever I said. And I said basically what we had to do was get second. But as you guys can see, I figured out the strategy. And I kind of just was like, you know what? This season I want to be a hero, because the last 3 I've been a villain. Look how that paid out for me, because every single time the jury's hated me, so maybe try something different. And they all kind of was like, well, the only reason, they're like, well, it is true, you did help us in the challenge. You were the reason why we won, because you figured out the strategy early on.
Alright, well, we actually invented together with Mark at one point.
Yeah. Know what? I'm happy. I'm happy.
After the cop, he decides he's gonna open up to the whole tribe and be super open. He's like, "Hey guys, so I found an advantage, and if I got stuck in the comp, that I would get the advantage." And I find it very funny that he said advantage in not idle, because that's not what he supposedly got, according to Art, who told me before the comp.
Wait, why did I join here? I gotta go eat, bro. I'll be right back.
Stuart was, after the challenge, telling us about how he had this advantage, and if you place second in the challenge, then he gets some sort of advantage. He didn't really know what it was, yada yada yada. Right after, Art DM'd me that it was actually an idol, and that Stuart was trying to throw and told Art to throw when Art was doing good in the challenge, or something like that, so that he could get the advantage. Or the idol, I don't know, something like that. I also had heard about this from, apparently Art told that to Brent, and Brent told Morbid, and Morbid told me about this like a week ago, so it's been like common knowledge to me already.
So, what's up, guys? Fun tribal there, yeah?
Last night, I think it kind of goes back to last night. A group chat gets made with me, Baz, Shauna, Sully. Baz made it. No one talked in it for maybe like 3 hours. I was really confused. I didn't know anything. I didn't think anything about it, but as of then, I was gonna vote with them. I thought this morning that Saints was going home, or Max, we were going home. But if like Max goes home, then Saints is next. So me and Saints call, and we talked for a long time, like maybe like an hour and a half. And then he basically said that he wants to get the 4 together of me, Max, himself and Frost and vote out Sully. Saints then talks to Frost. I was letting him. I wanted him to dig his own grave, if anything. And then Frost actually responds maybe like an hour before the session, and he's like, they start talking game, and Frost brings up that he doesn't feel secure with like Sully, and then therefore Shauna, because Sully and Shauna are together. Like, I DM'd Frost to talk because I knew that me and Frost were in the power position before this game, or before the session. And we basically came to the conclusion that voting with Max and Saints is probably most beneficial.
To be completely honest, it's not a good look, just because I think what Mark did was a terrible decision. I'm pretty sure he has a Final Four chat with Frost and Max and Saints, but his reason for flipping was that Frost was not going to vote with us when it came to 5. But if we have a trio, and we have a 3 in a group of 5, it just seems off. It really just seems off, and I don't understand why.
Because 1 wasn't enough to make him go down the list, but 2 might. Did you see that? Oh my god!
What up? We heard it. We saw the votes and we were like, oh my god, they did so
Jesus
dirty.
Christ, that's brutal.
Well, that could not have gone any better. For me personally, at least. Because, yesterday, it was looking real grim. It was looking like I was gonna go from first to last type stuff, I was hearing my name. I was hearing some stuff go down. And I decided that I didn't want to stand for that. But the reason why I said earlier that it worked out for me the most is because I wasn't involved with... I haven't said a single word to Shauna. She hasn't said a single word to me. Baz and Sully, I'm not in a single group chat with them or anything. Frost and Mark are in group chats with them. They were the ones involved. So they're probably going to be the ones blamed for that move, not me, even though I was the one that pulled in Frost and talked to him first. I was the one that talked to Max first. I was the one that brought up the whole idea to Mark in a VC 2 days ago. That was literally all me.
Yes, our 3rd hidden tribe member, whatupinator.
Well, alright guys, I'm actually competing with you guys.
Yes! So excited.
I'm actually gonna rig it too, I'm gonna fly.
Oh my god, easy.
I feel like Saints might be in his confessional saying he kind of orchestrated all this, and I just wanted to kind of give you my point of view, because if it weren't for me and Frost, Saints would be dead meat, basically. I don't know if Saints was trying to hype himself up saying that he controlled all this, but he really didn't, because me and Frost kind of analyzed it, and I kind of pulled the conversation together with Frost, so I just want to go ahead and already get my edit of me controlling the game first vote.
Alright, you know what guys? You're no longer my least favorite tribe.
Wait, if you can fly, does that mean I can fly?
No, you're not allowed to fly. No.
Fuck you.
When Sully went home, he was, for some reason, these players saw him as a great player. I can guarantee you right now, a player does not get first boot by accident or by coincidence. If that was the case and he got taken out for first boot by a great player because he was a big threat or whatever, I know his actual reason was because he was probably in a duel by Shauna. If, let's say if he was too threatening, why isn't someone like Stewart out of the game? Why isn't he first boot? It doesn't make any sense. You do not get first boot by pure accident. Sully is not a good player. I don't know why people keep perceiving him as this big bad player. His mental game, his social game is absolutely crap. It's all over the place. And his strategic game is just... There just is nothing there. If he can make a move, it's simply because he was in the right place at the right time.
One of them can't make it, the other one can't make it, the other one can't make it, and then the other one got voted out.
Good thing is, I've already been relying on others and aligning with I would say I'm closest to Surf right now and Tree, so I've kind of been getting by just fine without Sully. So even if he's not here, that's not too big of a damage to my game. He's my best friend and all, but I have other associates I can put my faith in.
Okay, what's here? What's here? You guys got another person here.
Yay! And we would have, 7? If your challenge didn't suck.
What? Yo,
What?
No, no,
Yo.
Yeah,
it's
it's
true.
true.
Trust me.
That was a good challenge.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
I'm not entirely shocked, but a little bit shocked Sully went. I mean, because Sully would have been a good competitor, but I guess they wanted to go after the winner. So, and that makes me now very scared because I just put my neck on the line for my team, and I can show I'm a physical threat. So it's like now I'm here, big threat, winner.
What up? If I say I'm gonna leave for an hour, will you stall for an hour?
How fucking know? If you say you're gonna leave for an hour, I'm like, let's just go to Tribal Council Mogo and vote her out.
No,
literally.
What? That's cool.
So yeah, I think Chris and I are good for sure. And overall, I'm gonna give this little guess that Chris will probably want to target either. Or honestly, I'm not even gonna say either Art or Stewart. I'm gonna say that Chris will probably want to target Art first.
Clue number 1, technically clue number 2, because technically there's fucking not another one, but and I already found the first one now that one's over because I didn't get second in the challenge. But anyways, this one says a hidden immunity idol is in play. I am your greatest power if I am in your possession. If you agree to sit in front of a tribal that your tribe doesn't go to, you will receive the power you seek. Tell what up.
Matthew.
Yes.
In the event that your internet just randomly happens
Stop. Let's calm down.
not work for the next hour.
Nope. Never mind. Your fourth person can't come. Never mind. I forgot. You can't come. I forgot.
I thought after that tribal that maybe Mark and Frost would vote for me to stay, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I either have to win the comp or I need to convince the tribe to throw. And Chris Lenz is like the only person that I really talk to. I don't like to do a lot of cross-tribe communicating, so I pick one person unless they talk to me and go that way. And honestly, I think it's time that Chris takes it upon himself to do this. The only thing that me and Chris have in common is we're after Ias. I think I've been doing more strategizing with Chris than I've done combined on my entire tribe.
So can Saints or Marked or Max come?
Okay, one is on vacation. One, you would
Who's
have
on
the fourth
vacation?
right now. I guess I'll find out. Another person
Wait.
cannot come because of an emergency, and the other person's at student council. Good job. Figure out.
The student council.
Yes.
In the summer.
The student council person is coming late.
Me and Baz talked, and Baz told that he's in trouble, that he or Sean might go home if they lose the challenges. So that's not what I want. And I do want to throw because me and Colt have talked about this, and I came up with the idea that I could blindside Riley. If it works, though. Because I know I will get Coulter and Minavo to vote Riley. Because I'm done with Riley. His fucking egoistical shit is... I'm over it. And that's it. So yeah. That is my plan that I want to do for the next tribal. And I do want to throw, but I do not want to put a target on my back.
But
Between everyone else, we would have one, but Max can't go, Mark can't go, Saints can't go, and I forgot who the 7th was, but they got voted out, so...
Ellie.
Oh yeah, he was in the game.
How do you forget about Sully?
No, literally, the guy that you wanted gone so bad.
Yeah.
In the next couple days, me and Coulter are gonna speak. I'm gonna tell him about the clue I found, but not give him all the details. Because the thing is, if I tell someone about this clue and we lose the first immunity, I'm not gonna have an idol to protect myself. So if I tell someone about the clue and give them all the details about how I get the idol or how I get the advantage, whatever it may be, is they can just vote me off, or Coulter could tell everyone about what I have and vote me off just so I don't win that advantage. So I'll tell him to earn his trust, but won't tell him all the details just in case we do lose the first immunity and then we end up going to tribal and I go home because Coulter decides, you know what, I don't want someone like that to have an advantage in the game, so he needs to go.
come on in, guys. Come on in and come to where I am. Frost. After just coming back from tribal council, do you feel like your tribe needs this win, especially since you're losing about 3 people as well?
I just want Oh, what do you mean? Do I feel like we need this one? What do you think I'm going to answer to that question?
Are you
No? No, I feel like we don't need the win. Let's lose another tribe member.
Okay, so he said lose a tribe member. Got it. That's all I heard. Here's how this challenge is gonna work. This is a classic challenge. It is called the Blind Challenge. And here's how this works. One person will be unblinded. The other people will be blinded. That person will stay on a post and call out on VC where the other tribe mates to go. So, there will be one speaker and 2 finders. Each finder, each blind person, must at least find 1 sandbag. Once you get the sandbags, you will run over to your colored line, go behind the line, and you will shoot at these little targets you see. When you shoot at the little targets and you hit it, the flag will go up for that side. Now, those blind people will be unblinded after you get all the sandbags, and they can be catchers for you guys, so they can throw the sandbag back at you. The speaker will also be the thrower. A blind person cannot throw. They can catch it and give it back to the thrower.
If we win this first immunity, I 100% will have an idol or advantage, whatever it is.
Just both of you go straight. Go right, Brent. Jesse, go straight.
Start tapping W until I tell you stop. Okay, Bazar, turn right until I tell you stop.
Just tap it though, tap it. Okay, tap it one more. Okay, now get off the shift lock and move your look around for the clicker. Oh,
it's clicker?
Yeah, you have to click the bag.
It's right above your head if you click.
Oh, I see it. I clicked it.
Jesse, go straight. Turn
first person and just like move around, or
if you want to, but you're literally looking right in front of it. Okay. While you look for, I'm gonna do ice. Okay, ice. Just like hold W key, and you like hold it.
You're stuck over a jump right now, so jump backwards like as if you're doing like a lava jump. There you go. Do it again. There you go. Okay, so Bazar, tap A 5 times, and Shauna stop. Tap S 5 times, Shauna. Okay, so Bazar, there is a bag right in front of you. I'm going to try and get you to slowly tap A until I tell you stop. Baz, stop. Tap S, then D. So, and then press D again, Baz.
Keep tapping it. Stop. Now hold W in space. Hold W in space for a bit. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, you're trying to get over. Okay. Stop. Okay, now tap the left arrow key. More. Okay, now start working forward. W. Stop. No, wait. Go a little bit more. You're stuck. Just try holding the W quick. Please stop. Okay, now walk backwards. Use the S. More. Okay, now stop. Tap the right arrow key. A bit more. Now walk forward a little bit. Just.
And keep going. Stop. Turn more to your right. Bit more back.
Hold A for like a second. Baz, tap A on your keyboard. Okay, so try to look up and see if you can collect the bag. Shauna, hold A for like a second. Just hold A for like a full second. Okay, yeah.
Okay, stop. Walk forward. Okay, now stop. Use the right arrow key.
I keep disconnecting. What the fuck?
Okay, now start jump and use W. No, stop. Okay, now you go back. Do it again. Okay, now stop. Okay, now left arrow key. More.
What up? I need teleported.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, got it.
Okay, now you're gonna have to hold the S. Just keep jumping and holding S. Okay, no, S.
It is S.
That is S? What the heck? Okay, now wait.
Tap S. You're out of the box. I see. Okay.
Wait, I just saw. Wait. Hold up.
So, Baz.
Wait. My hand was on something. Am I close to the bag?
Just if you see like I don't even know.
Yeah, Baz, tap W very slowly until I tell you stop. Shauna, go into shift lock so I can see where your camera is.
Okay.
Good. Oh shoot, you're still stuck. Okay, turn left. Gradually, not that much. Okay, keep going. Okay, stop right there. That's good. Jump forward. And stop. Come, walk backwards without looking. Stop. Go forward just like tiny 2 steps. Bag's right above you. Again. And Jesse, jump backwards the way you just were.
Can I get closer to the bag?
Yeah, Baz, try tapping W a few times while still in shift lock. Okay, so Baz, turn your mouse extremely slowly to the right until I tell you stop. Stop. Tap A. Tap A again. Okay, so you are now in the area with the bag. Look directly above you. Does your mouse change?
Oh yeah.
Are you able to collect the bag?
Hold up. Wait. Got it.
There you go, Baz, you got the bag. Shauna, tap W about 5.
Okay, walk forward a bit, Coulter. Okay, it's right above you. Just zoom in and just use your zoom in and just look for right above. It's above you.
Yes,
it's not like in front of you. It's above. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Coulter's back. Okay, Coulter keeps LC. Can IS do this, please?
Yeah, I keep disconnecting.
Due to disconnect, I will allow
It's asking me if I want to purchase some
Okay,
kit.
IS. Okay, IS. Hold. Okay, go to your right. Go to right.
Both of you go, okay, Jesse, you go left. Or no, you turn around. You go right, sorry. And go straight. Turn
You have
around
one
to the left a
person.
bit.
You need one more person.
Okay. Brent, stop. Just which way are you facing? I can't tell. Run straight. Run straight. Yeah, that's good. Keep going that way.
Never mind. Okay, so Baz, go in shift lock and start very slowly turn your camera left.
Go turn right a tiny bit.
Boga, due to Chaparro only having one person, you may
Go
go
straight,
now.
straight now.
You may go now.
And
You may go now.
okay, you're good.
Give Morpher only Morpher could do it, by the way.
Okay.
Do I get the bag? Do I throw the bags in the
Yes,
thing?
Morpher must throw behind the line, by the way.
All right.
Behind the line.
There you go.
Frost.
I don't know if you. There you go. What's up?
Due to Chaparro only having one person, you only need one person, and you only need one person at the line in order to start your throwing.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You only need. Once you get all the bags, you only need one person to get over here.
Oh. Okay.
Saboga! Congratulations! You guys
Hey,
have won individual
cool. Let's
go.
not individual immunity. Your team can celebrate
That's
now.
pretty cool.
Yes.
Y'all did great. Congratulations.
Tree looks like great.
Yes.
Left, Ericy. Left, more. Okay, now spam jump. Okay, no way. Okay, stop. Tap the left, Ericy. No, the right one. My bad. More. Okay, now hold W. Okay, stop. Is he good?
He must
What up?
go
Is he
to the
good?
red line. He must go to the red line.
Okay. Wait. Stop. Tap the left. The left, Ericy. More. Okay, now hold. Wait, no, the right one. Okay. Not. Don't hold it. Tap the left one. Tap it more. Okay, now stop. Wait, tap the right one a bit. One more. Okay, now hold W. Stop. Is he
You are
good?
good now.
Okay.
Ice, you cannot throw. Only Stuart can throw.
Drops bags.
Behind the line.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys Yeah, my Robux is still upgrading. It's about 65% built, so it's going to take a bit longer.
Tap W and D. There should be a bag right above you. Okay, just kidding. Tap W.
Place.
Congratulations,
second
Sahara.
place. We got second place.
What?
You guys.
Wait,
are
is it going well, guys?
Yeah,
Did we
won.
win?
We won the first one. The first challenge.
You guys won travel.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Shut up.
Yo, I like how I fucking lagged out like 100 times during the challenge, and then as soon as it's like over, I'm fine to stay in the game.
Right.
Wow. Frost, Mogo, you guys and Mark just got here. You guys have lost. You will vote another person out. You will be down 2 players.
I was surprised to learn how one-sided the relationship between Stuart and Art was. I originally thought that they were like buddies and they weren't going to vote each other, but it turns out only Stuart thinks that. Art has no problem voting Stuart, a lot more so than I thought he would ever. But no, he wants to vote Stuart. Like it's not even like it's not like he doesn't want to do it, but he will do it if he has to. No, this guy is like literally pro voting out Stuart, which came as a shock to me. But it was really nice to know that because that makes it really easy to unify the whole tribe against Stuart. Because if Art wants to vote Stuart, everybody wants to vote Stuart.
Hey, Mark, how's student council?
It was fun. I'm so freaking tired. Like, I really didn't even want to get on here. Not even gonna lie. I want to just take it right now. Well, I pulled an Art. I did. Coulter was on a call with Morbid in Discord. I was on a call with Coulter in Snapchat. I could hear Morbid and Coulter talk. So, this is what Art did to me last season with Cool Max Dog. I'm kind of like using Art's strategy in a way, but it was kind of indirectly because he was like, oh, Morbid's talking. And I'm like, oh, can I hear? He's like, yeah, sure. Morbid, I was like, Coulter, ask Morbid about me. And he kind of went into like my tribe and he was like, who do you think like you trust from that tribe? And he said marked me, so that's good. And then he like started talking about everyone else and then he was like, do you feel okay with marked? So I just started laughing because he's talking shit on me and he doesn't know I can hear. And then he was like, marked is like the all-time villain. Literally word for word what he said. He was like, marked is like the villain. And I love that, first of all. That made me laugh. Second of all, it's kind of scary because Morbid knows that I'm pretty willing to just backstab anyone.
Hey, Frost, if it makes you feel better, I just got the last back.
Oh yeah, I know we got all of them. You know what?
Stuart said a few things that I felt like I should highlight. One of which was a potential idol clue that he got. I don't know why he would lie to me about it. I don't think he would. So, I don't even know what to say. So either it's an idol clue that is exactly what it says, and what he told me, which was something along the lines of a hidden immunity idol is in play. I'm your greatest power. If you agree to sit in front of tribal that your tribe doesn't go to, you will achieve what you seek. So I guess he thinks that if we win the first challenge, then he can go to tribal for the other team's tribal and sit there and listen in on it, and then he gets the idol. It was almost set up today, but I just ran out of time and had to drive here, so I didn't miss it.
I'm free! Yeah, it's kind of the same situation.
Should I still remove him?
Oh. That was awful.
I think I found my final 2. It's not Art, surprisingly, even though I told him about the clue. It's not Eyes. His past kind of scares me, but I'm not going to go off that, obviously. He's a great guy, but he's kind of a control freak. It's not Coulter. He's too nice. I want someone a bit crazy. And it's not Mina. She's a bit too crazy. It's actually going to be Chris. Me and Chris talked for like an hour today. But he just went to bed, actually. We just stopped talking. And it's looking good. I made an offer to him as a final 2. And honestly, he might be the person I actually want to be loyal to.
Stuart, he talked to me like 2 times, and he already made a final 2 with me. And do I think he made it with other people? I think so. I think that because Golder said that that's how he plays, makes final two with everybody.
Chris also told me that he talked to Stuart. This was the other person I was trying to remember, that Chris talked to Stuart, and Stuart and him made a final two deal together. Or that Stuart offered him one, and so I tried to explain to Chris, Stuart is a good player, and but he does lie a lot, and when his game really comes down to it, he will say anything to say in the game. He didn't understand that Stuart probably was just lying about a final two to get a guaranteed ally on his side. So I tried to explain to Chris that logic. If you recall in my confessional before, I guess that Chris was either going to go for Stuart or Art, and then I ended up saying Chris was probably just going to go for Art, because there's no point in really going for Stuart first. And I was exactly spot on with that.
Yeah, but we at least we got the win, so
Yeah, we got the W.
Yeah.
So that means
now
Mogo
Mogo has to vote off another person.
And thankfully my Wi-Fi works now, so that's nice.
Yeah. But I
Looks
think
like,
we would have to sit out
don't win.
till like 4.
I don't think we have to sit out much this next challenge.
Just with Mogo having 4, if they vote someone off that's not here.
I did mention to Surf that I'm less likely to trust Dean because of his relation to Jesse and how he wasn't completely forthright with that, which is not unfounded, right? Like, I wasn't just making that up on the spot to get myself in as like number 3 or whatever in that alliance. Because he Surf did tell me later as well that, you know, it did look kind of sketchy. Like, he read my mind. He said, yeah, it looked kind of sketchy that you were included after the fact, you know, while we had those other conversations going, but he's been pretty honest with me so far. So I have no reason not to trust him, but I am a very paranoid player.
Dean's starting to kind of rub me the wrong way. I mean, it's just, it's a possibility he could be working with Jesse. That's just the thing nobody knows.
Wait, what up?
Yes.
Did you rip that straight from Donovan, or did you at least edit it?
What do you mean?
The comp.
What are you talking about?
The people I can really trust right now are Morbid, Brent, and Total. Nico, I can trust, but I don't know if I can keep him around for the long term.
I have majority numbers right now in my tribe. That's cool. That's cool. Fuck you, what up?
Yeah, poor Sully.
On too soon.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Green's tribe, because of that.
I don't really know Sully
Band
that
together
much.
to do a green hate. Just hate green.
Green hate club.
Hashtag green hate.
I'd rather eliminate Total right now. I feel like that'd be the safest option to keep winning too. Would be get rid of Total, because it's all team challenges, right? So Total is effectively just going to slow us down.
Total isn't that good at challenges, so they might be kept as like a guild or like a float or something. So I feel like they won't be that much of a target, honestly, to people. That might be good to keep in mind.
I mean, everybody likes Coulter. I should just say. I mean, I don't know why. I really should have put myself in a camp where I think I'm somehow above everybody else. It is true. Me and Coulter have a long history, and we've worked together in previous long terms. We've gone literally all the way to the end. So I trust Coulter as far as I can throw him, but so does everybody else. So I really hope that what we have is like actually like his most biggest priority. But I mean, I can't say that for sure at the moment. But regardless of that, the bond between Chris and Charlie is what I consider to be the biggest threat aside from Stuart, because those two are always going to want to have the same plan, and we are not going to have the same plan for very long. Our paths will soon diverge, and I have to keep their influence as minimized as possible.
I know Ias thinks that he and I will go very far together, and that we have this amazing connection, probably better than anybody else in the season, but he doesn't realize maybe that I have better connections with people like Shauna, Mark, Morbid, and even Chris, honestly. I feel like Chris and I have a better connection than Ias and I do. And not even in a bad way. Like, I like Ias a lot. It's just like he kind of missed a bunch where I was like hanging out with these people, and I have these good connections to kind of go through the game with. I still want to do it with Ias too, though, for a while at least.
I do think at some point I do want to try to get Frost out. Yes, me and him just decided who went home, but I think if he gets to a swap or a merge, he's going to either A, win all the challenges, or B, team up with the people who I don't really care for in this game, Nico and Stuart, because just past seasons.
Max and Saints are a duo, just simple as that. Whoever Saints votes, Max is going to vote too, because they both vibed over basketball or something. They both like had a heart-to-heart with basketball, so they are like final two ride or die for some reason, which I find interesting.
I'm kind of unsure of where I stand with Baz, because I did withhold information from him, and I literally just got done saying at this last tribal that like trust is really important in this game, and then right after like as I'm saying that, I'm literally keeping information from someone who considered me like one of their top allies. So it's gonna be rocky moving forward with Baz. I am wondering if it's going to be easier to just let him believe that, you know, we're working together, and then I just take him out next. That could be an easy path to go down, especially considering I know Baz can be a very sneaky player.
I want to talk to Jesse, because I think even though my team probably would want me to, because Jesse's kind of our main target, I kind of want to see like who Jesse thinks, who she can trust, like who Jesse would want to bring into an alliance, because that could give me a whole lot of insight about who's actually can work with who.
Mill.
I also got DMs from Shauna and Mark, so let me pull up these screenshots. Clue number 1, a hidden immunity is in play. I am your greatest power. If I am in your possession at the next Redemption Island duel, you must go and look for the power you seek. Parentheses, tell what up. Remember, if you close this right now, you will not be able to yada yada yada. So I think that's saying there's going to be an idol hidden on Redemption Island.
Mill can hear me. Military.
If me, Saints, Max, and Marked were the last 4 people on our tribe, and we had to go to tribal, I think it would be possible for me to pin the votes on either Max or Marked. I wouldn't really want to go after Saints, because he's shown me quite a bit of trust, it seems. We've exchanged quite a bit of information. And I wouldn't want to go after Marked, but if it saves me, then hey, it saves me. And if I need to buy myself time for just one more tribal council, anything can happen afterwards. And I'm going to buy myself as much time as possible to let the game do its thing and let other people implode in on themselves. I'm not here to go home. I'm here because I'm a motherfucking all-star. Like, I'm actually here to win. I don't know if you knew that. What up?
I can. Who do I talk to when we're at camp after we lost? Frost. Why? Because me and Frost did a swing vote. He didn't really realize it until I told him. I don't know how he didn't realize it. It's pretty easy. He was like, oh yeah, we are the swing vote. Haha. I'm like, dude, it's pretty obvious. I guess maybe I'm the only one that noticed it. I don't know. So, on one side, there's Baz and Shauna. The other side, there's Max and Saints. Max and Saints just assume we're with them. Why? Because we voted with them in the previous session. Are we actually with them? No! I like the flip-flop. Like the shoes. So, I'm like, what do you think is beneficial for our game? And I let him do his little spill. I don't know. What do you think? That's all he does. So, I go into, I'm not afraid to say names, I say I think we should vote out Max. Why? Max isn't there. Max sat out the first immunity challenge too, so he doesn't really care about this session or season, and we need to start winning challenges, so I would be totally down to vote out Max, get the dead weight off of our tribe. What do you think? He agrees.
Does this outfit with my butt look big?
So honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm screwed. No one's really speaking to me. All I have is Shauna, and I don't even know. Maybe Shauna will. I mean, I wouldn't blame her, but if it's between me and Shauna, I think Shauna will probably vote me to make sure that she stays. So I hope that's not the case. But really, all I need to do is get past this one tribal, and I could be in a trio alliance with Frost and Mark, hopefully.
I know if I go and vote out Max, Saints is going to go right afterwards, and I know Saints is actually going to have my back majority of this game, and Saints is going to target a lot of people that I want gone, that I probably will just hide behind Saints for a while he takes out those people. So it's just a really weird scenario. There's a bunch of pros and cons to everything. So weird. I hate this small tribe pre-merge.
Okay, you may now TP them.
Now the thing is, it's about how do I play this off without looking suspicious, because I'm gonna go into tribal. He's like, blah 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 blah, and then like you're gonna say, "Welcome, Classic Crusher 7." I'm like, so that kind of changed the plan, because I thought I'm just gonna be sitting there without you even mentioning. I'm just gonna be sitting there watching. So my thought process of how to play it off is that I'm gonna be like something like, I don't know if this is what I'm gonna do, but it's like an idea I had. Kind of go to my tribe, try my best without stuttering or doing something that like can maybe be seen as I'm lying. But everyone kind of knows I stutter a bit, so maybe that won't be a problem. But I'm gonna try explaining and be like, well, after the challenge, I got a DM from What Up in my confessional chat, and it says that someone on the losing tribe has invited me to go to tribal council to watch an experience.
Mogo Mogo, please come over to the tribal and dip your torch in the fire. Fire represents your life in this game. Once your fire is gone, so are you. And yes, the torches finally have fire now. Woo! Yay! Mark, Frost, Baz, and Shauna. Also, we have a special guest, Mill. If you could please TP Stuart here. Stuart will not get a torch. Stuart, you may sit on the bench over there. Frost, you were the speaker. Do you feel like the challenge loss goes on your hands, or was it just that, you know, basically the other teams had luck?
Well, I wouldn't say it comes down to luck by any means. We all have the same challenge. I don't really think the blame falls on anybody in particular. I think we just didn't pull out a win, and I don't think we did poorly either, because by the end we had all 5 bags. So we were just that tiny little bit behind everyone else, I suppose, and that's what cost us the win. And that's okay. That happens.
Now, Mark, you guys will be down 2 people. All of your people came at the last session, but 2 people are missing, which was 3, including you, but not now 2 now. Does being down 2 people really affect your tribe, or not really?
It affects our tribe. Like, we only had 7 to begin with. That's a very small tribe. And, like, in challenges, the more people you have, the better, obviously. And then voting-wise, too, it's way easier to get fucked over if you have, like, let's say, 4 people on your tribe, because there's less people. And it's way easier to get a small group of people to gang up on you rather than a larger group. So, yeah, losing members is obviously not fun. and I hope we can actually win a challenge. So yeah.
Now, Baz, I know you guys were kind of thinking like, why is another tribe mate sitting at your tribal council? Do you have any guesses, or what are you thinking?
The only thing I can think of is, I mean, I don't think they're just gonna sit here to listen. So I feel like either it's a kidnapping twist, or Stuart's gonna have the opportunity to vote someone to have immunity or something like that. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not really worried about Stuart as much as myself, to be completely honest. Last vote I was completely blindsided, so I don't have any reason to doubt that I'm in trouble, but I'm hoping with today's performance, people realize that I'm here to play as a team unit and not as an individual unit, and that hopefully I'll have a chance to survive tonight.
Well, Mogo, your 7 will become 5. You guys are the only tribe to go to Tribal Council, and at Redemption Island, Sully will face one of your teammates. Let's see who he faces. First person up is Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Frost.
If I survive, you'll definitely be hearing from me, because I have a lot on my mind right now. I don't feel safe. Isn't that a first? Mark just signed to scare me. Anyways, I am conflicted, because on one hand I would rather vote Bazio because I think he's a scarier player, but I'm not going to because I don't have the votes behind that. So I'm kind of just gonna have to do this and like gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, and hope I don't fucking go home here.
Max voted Baz, and Saints voted Baz.
Oh, hi. I feel like this is a setup. I don't really have anything else to go for, so I'm just gonna vote for Max. If he does have the idol, I hope he doesn't play, and I hope he goes home with it. This works out. Karma's a motherfucking bitch. Thank you.
So I guess the vote is Max. But I mean, you never know, right? But I'm gonna just vote Max. So, yeah.
Mark, come up and vote. Fucking late ass. I mean, what?
Oh gosh, what if I could definitely get being screwed over right now. Okay, so I'm literally thinking of my vote right now. I could so very well get screwed over here. So basically, I've had no time to talk. Me and Frost have apparently flipped. But if I see my name on that parchment one time, I know I'm going home. So you don't even have to finish the votes. I'll just give you my torch, and then I'll walk my little happy ass to Redemption Island.
I have the votes. Person voted out will be asked to leave Tribal Council area immediately. I'll reveal the votes. First vote goes to... You may change the music by Lemma. Thank you. Max. That's 1 vote, Max. Max. That's 2 votes, Max. Max. That's 3 votes, Max. 3 votes, Max. 3 votes left. Baz. That's 3 votes, Max. 1 vote, Baz. Baz. That's 3 votes, Max. 2 votes, Baz. 1 vote left. If it's for Max, Max is going home. If it's for Baz, it is a tie. If it's for anyone else, Max is going home. Oh my gosh, why is this guy talking? Alright. Second person voted out of Survivor All-Stars and is heading to Redemption Island. Max. Max, you're not here, so you will not get your torch snuffed. Everyone else, you may go back to your team voice calls, and don't lose next challenge. I actually like you guys. Fucking shit.
All Stars has just started, and it feels like I'm getting beaten down by a horse. Like, I don't know what. Like, it's like I'm trying to train a horse, but the horse wants to train me. It's like I just need to figure out how to beat this horse because apparently it's beating me up pretty good. So can we get some like horse repellent or something?
Because I don't give a shit. I'll walk in front. I'll walk in the fucking tribal and pull out my penis. Like I don't care what I have to do. I'll get my idol, bro.
He called me the all-time villain, so you should just quote that, put it on a silver plaque, frame it, put it up on your fireplace. I don't know.
I'm going commando. I'm going crazy. I think that's all I need to rant about.